Hey there everyone, this is Team Shockwave, and today I'll be doing another commentary matchup between Atlantean and Mermail and the legendary Fisherman. Hopefully you guys are very excited to see this kind of matchup because, ever since the Legendary Fisherman 3 was ever announced, I've been actually brainstorming what kind of build I can make around just the Legendary Fisherman, and hopefully this is something that you guys may be interested in playing. Overall, this is just a fun deck. I don't think it can do anything to compete in the current format. Even though Legendary Fisherman 3 is a very powerful card when you bring him out, it's very hard card to actually pull off, especially if you don't have ways to search him out. So that's why I consider this just a fun deck, but hopefully you guys enjoy this video nonetheless. Just a heads up, I am playing some OCG exclusive cards and Larry as well, but he is playing the Neptuvus, the Prince of Atlantean, which is coming out in Breaking the Shadow next month, and this is something that he's very excited for because Mermail is one of his favorite decks, and he loved those combo based decks, so Mermail was a perfect fit for him to actually play this matchup here. And as you can see, he did have the Neptuvus in the beginning of his first turn, trying to pull off an OTK against me. If you guys not familiar with Neptuvus, the Prince of Atlantean, it's basically a level 1 water monster, and once per turn you're able to send a Atlantean monster from your deck to your hand to add an Atlantean monster from your deck to the hand. Also, you can utilize this by using sending like Dragoons to your graveyard through his effect, so you're able to add 2 cards from your hand through one monster's effect, and that is a very powerful card right there. And you just saw him sending his Dragoon to the grave so he can add his Musha Geisha to his hand, so he's gonna make a powerful play right here. And as you can see, he had 5 water monster in his grave, which doesn't give me much to work with in my next turn, so basically he sealed the deal for this game 1 here, and we're mostly going to game 2 with only 1100 life points. I really can't do much. The monster I had face down was a OCG exclusive card called Dragotus, the Empower Warrior. It basically has the effect where if it gets destroyed at the end phase, I'm able to add a spellcaster or a warrior monster with 2000 attack or less from my deck to my hand, but it has to be destroyed by battle or card effect. So in game 2, I'm going to have Larry to go first just because his deck is based on the OTKing build. But surprisingly, he's just going to set 2 cards down and end his turn. I was a little worried what he had set down, and I was thinking that it was Abyss Sphere because it was a very annoying card back then when Mermail was ruling the format, and I thought I can just lure it out by playing my MST from my hand. So I just summoned my Genix Undyne. Reason why I'm playing this because Genix Undyne can allow me to send any water monster from my deck to the hand, and I would like to get rid of the Legendary Fisherman or Gazer Shark as soon as possible because their effects in the graveyard could be beneficial, because I do play spell cards like the Feast of the Wild level 5 that allows me to special summon level 5 warrior monster from my hand or graveyard. And Shark Gazer allowed me to special summon 2 level 5 water monster from my graveyard to the field and then instantly go into a rank 5 water monster from my extra deck. So it's a pretty good card. I'm playing the Genix Undyne just so I can lure the sphere, but I guess Larry didn't have that, so he passed his turn by sending another card. Once that turn came up, I able to tribute Genix Undyne face down and then special summon my Legendary Fisherman 3 while my Legendary Fisherman 1 was face down, and this is actually a legal play because it's considered same situation like Contact Fusion or Cyber Dragon in this case, where you can just tribute your monster and put your Cyber Dragon face down and then Contact Fusion all the machine type monster on board. If you guys are not familiar with Legendary Fisherman 3's effect, you're able to banish all your opponent's monster they control upon the special summon. You're able to return any amount of banished cards to your opponent's graveyard, and the next time your opponents take any effect or battle damage, it will be double instead. And also, it cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect, and is affected by spells and traps. This is amazing that one card can have this much immunity against so many things. I can't really see any card that can get rid of this card on board. But if you guys have any suggestions, please leave a comment down below. I would like to hear you guys' suggestions of how you can get rid of this if it's actually ever on the field. as you can see, Larry doesn't really have much to get rid of my Legendary Fisherman 3. He did search out for the Abyssland, assuming to stall for a bit so he look for a solution. So Larry's gonna end his turn by sending down one card. I keep thinking one of the set cards is Abyss Sphere, but time will tell if he's actually gonna activate it or not, because assuming that he's gonna save it for a big power play if he actually could get rid of my Legendary Fisherman 3, but I can't see that from now. So I'm gonna go into a synchro play here. So first I am gonna summon my Gen X controller. This is a card that I picked up earlier during this game with Gen X Undying, and now I'm gonna play my Instant Fusion. This way I can actually bring out a level 5 monster and go into a level 8 synchro play. Just for fun, I did play the Deep Sea Shark. This kind of evolved more into the theme of the Legendary Fisherman deck. Again, I did say this is a fun deck, so I would like to play more fun cards into it. I did go into the Synchro Summon into Stardust to be more protective for my field, but I also could have done a little bit more to end this game, just because I did have the Geyser Shark in my grave, and with the Deep Sea Shark as well as another Legendary Fisherman in my grave, I'm able to banish my Geyser Shark, special summon those two monsters, and then exceed into my rank 5 water monster. So Larry decided to go first. I have no idea why, but now he's gonna set down another 2 cards and end his turn, and I'm gonna do the same but send down a monster instead. Larry's gonna summon his Nethylphys, and it's a very tough decision for me because I do have a warning and a Trench Tribute. I was going to Solemn Warning, but I was hoping to save it for something later. Yes, he did send his Dragoon to add the Marksman to his hand, and now with the Dragoon's effect, he's going to search out for another Atlantean or Sea Serpent card, and he's going to add the Abyss Megalo. So Larry's going to attempt to special summon his Abyss Megalo, and at this point, I think it's the best time to actually activate the Solemn Warning, just because I did not want to lose it through Marksman's effect, as well as if he brings out that Abyss Megalo, he's able to tribute his print and activates the effect to special summon the Marksman from the grave. So he searched out for his Abyssland through Abyss Spike's effect, and since he did send the Marksman to the grave, he's gonna pop my face down monster, which is Dragonus the Power Warrior, which is the same card I had game 1. So, and he's gonna do some damage, but not enough to actually win the match. So he's gonna end his turn and just see if I can do anything from here. But first, I'm gonna search with Dragonus effect. Allow me to search for a warrior or spellcaster with 2,000 or less attack, so I'm going to add the Legendary Fisherman, and hopefully I can actually bring it out this turn. So I'm gonna play the Feast of the Wild level 5. I mentioned this card earlier. It allows me to special summon 2 level 5 warrior monster from my hand or graveyard. So I'm gonna special summon 2 Legendary Fishermen. I've been debating if I should tribute one of my Legendary Fishermen for the Shark Gazer in my hand. This way I was able to feel my graveyard just in case things go sour in my side of the field, and I can actually use Shark Gazer effect to exceed summon to my rank 5 water monster. At this point, Larry did have the answer, and he does have the Solemn Warning, which was basically a crucial move on his part to actually end this game. And that's pretty much it. There's not much I can do. I can't attack just because the Feast of the level 5 prevent me from attacking, and it does negate my effect, even though it doesn't really matter because I do not play Yumi at all. So at this point, Larry's gonna summon his Abyssland, gonna attack towards my Legendary Fisherman, take the damage, and then at first I thought he was gonna special summon his cards like his Abyss Megalo, but he's gonna special summon his Abyss Churg. This way he can send his infantry, allowing him to pop my legendary Fisherman off the field, and then this is basically game. This is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I did enjoy playing this deck, but it has a little more inconsistency issue, and that's why this is basically a fun game. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. This is Project Team Shockwave signing out.